Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are completely pulling back the curtain on the invisible glitches in your mind that marketers use to basically play you like a puppet. If you've ever found yourself wondering why you end up buying things you definitely didn't plan on, well, you're about to find out exactly how your brain is being hijacked. We're diving straight into the source material to uncover the brain behind impulse buys. Seriously, think about this for a second. Did you freely choose to buy that coffee today? Because the crazy truth is, a whole team of highly paid psychologists actually spent millions to guarantee you couldn't resist it. It feels like your own choice, but the reality is much more calculated. $6. I mean, it seems like such a tiny, harmless number to your brain, right? But these everyday purchases, they aren't accidents. They are carefully engineered traps, specifically designed to bypass your logic and tap directly into your subconscious.
And that brings us to the core concept of our explainer today, consumer captivity. This is essentially a psychological war zone where marketers bypass your logic to drain your bank account. From utilizing fake scarcity to weaponized nostalgia, they've figured out how to turn your own attention and insecurities into their new currency.
Okay, let's dive into this. Here is our roadmap of the brain's vulnerabilities today. 1. The brand loyalty tax. 2. Manufactured urgency. 3. The convenience drain. 4. Keeping up appearances. And 5. The minimum payment illusion.
Starting right off with Section 1, the brand loyalty tax.
Picture this, you're walking down a grocery store aisle. You grab a premium name brand cereal or medication for $6, while right next to it, literally inches away, is the store brand for $3. Blind taste tests and strict legal requirements for active ingredients prove over and over again that these are practically or legally identical. You are not paying for better quality. You're paying for the shiny packaging, the marketing, and the logo.
The source material puts it perfectly. You aren't loyal to quality, you're loyal to a story someone sold you about yourself. Think about buying a massively expensive Gucci bag versus a highly functional tote from Target. When you pay 100 times more for a designer logo, you are literally funding the exact same advertising machine that manipulates you into thinking that logo equals your self-worth. Let's move on to Section 2, dopamine and manufactured urgency.
Walk through this psychological cycle with me because it happens so fast. Step 1, you have a super stressful day at work. Step 2, you open your phone and boom, there's a countdown timer or a limited time flash sale. Marketers trigger this urgency specifically to hack the brain behind impulse buys, promising you an instant escape. Step 3, you buy it, and you get this massive dopamine hit. For a second, you feel totally in control. But step 4, that dopamine fades incredibly fast, and it leaves you with guilt, some new debt, and the exact same problems you started with. The brutal truth we have to face is this. Shopping isn't solving your problems. It's medicating you with merchandise. You're basically paying interest on temporary emotional relief, and the bill always arrives long after that good feeling is totally gone.
Which takes us to Section 3, the invisible convenience drain. The real harm hides in repetition. You know, you've had a long week, so paying a $7 delivery fee to avoid turning on the stove feels like a no-brainer. You keep that streaming app you never use because, well, you might watch it someday. You pay a total premium for pre-cut vegetables because chopping carrots is just too much work tonight. In the moment, every single one of these invisible costs feels entirely reasonable. I mean, it's only $5 or $10, right? But here is the absolute gut punch. By the end of the year, those tiny, completely invisible conveniences pull anywhere from $4,000 to $6,000 right out of your income. That is a massive financial safety net just swallowed whole by convenience. As the text highlights, you aren't just buying comfort, you are renting it forever at a compound cost. These small, repeated fees are just silently draining your wealth without you even noticing the leak.
Moving to Section 4, keeping up appearances.
Have you ever seen a coworker's new watch or a friend's European vacation online and suddenly felt this wild urge to spend money just to catch up? Marketers prey heavily on our natural desire to signal status. We project perceived success through designer handbags and super expensive dinners. But the hidden reality behind those flashy images is often decades of debt just to impress total strangers. The honest truth? Everyone else is way too busy financing their own appearances to even notice yours.
And finally, the darkest trick of all. Section 5, the minimum payment illusion. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the breakdown Imagine you owe $3,000, and your credit card statement happily suggests a minimum payment of just $60. It feels safe, right? Manageable. But out of that $60, a massive slice goes directly into the bank's pocket as interest. Only a microscopic sliver actually touches your real debt balance. It's a compound trap, perfectly designed to keep you paying forever while your balance barely moves an inch.
Credit card companies are using the brutal math of compound interest in the background. They are silently growing your debt while you sleep. The reality is, they aren't helping you manage your financial life, they are helping themselves to your future income.
So, how do we get out? The escape. Reclaiming your wallet. The good news is, once you see these dark marketing tricks for exactly what they are, you don't have to play their game anymore. Start recognizing the psychological architectures of deception out in the wild. Notice the Gruen effect. You know, those super confusing IKEA mazes literally designed to disorient you so you end up buying more stuff. Spot decoy pricing on menus. Identify planned obsolescence where products are basically born to break. By recognizing these tactics, you can actually break that dopamine loop. Awareness is your ultimate power here.
So, as we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with this final provocative thought to really chew on. Who are you truly financing today? Yourself or a multi-million-dollar marketing machine? Let us know down in the comments which of these traps you've fallen for in the past. Thanks for joining us to unpack the psychology of modern marketing and